So there's a lot of questions about sustainability, and really what I want to break it down to is that whenever you are jumping on a transformation plan, that means that your entire self, your conscious self, your physical self, your spiritual self has to undergo change. And really, in order for you to sustainably change and transform, you need to have a clear vision of who that person is that you're trying to become. And it's about knowing the identity of that person and start acting accordingly, because ultimately you are not going to be the person you are today if today is your starting day. 3 months, 6 months down the line, a year from now, you're not going to be the same person as you are today, sitting reading this or listening to this. So really, sustainability to me is a change of identity. Asking yourself, what is that person doing in order to continuously be successful? And a lot of the time it has to again come from a super positive place. If you think that in 12 years down the line you are still trying really hard to diet because you just couldn't stick to anything, like you are not stepping into a person who's going to eat well because of self-love. I always come back to the whole thing about self-love, because ultimately sustainability is self-love, because you are adopting an identity from a person in your future that takes good care of oneself. And ultimately, for me, that is sustainability. The understanding that the choices that you make today is because you love that future person, and that future person is going to carry on doing the things that might feel tough today. But if you have that identity change and you're looking into the future of who you are in the future, you'll just see that those are habits. Those are the things that you just do on a daily because you love yourself and because it makes you feel good. And yes, that is sustainability for me. And I think everyone who struggles to see that identity in the future are going to struggle to sustain their transformation, because ultimately it has to be a full body, mind, soul transformation. So that's what I really work on with my clients in order to make sure that once they do reach their goals, it's the complete thing. It's the mindset work, it's the physical work, it's the good choices to food, and just making sure that all the actions that they take are coming from self-love and not from self-destruction, because that is sustainability. Self-love is always going to win.